All right, guys, welcome back. This is Deficit Podcast, and I'm Moses. Welcome back to this edition. So, this is a continuation of the last edition that we did uh, from Deficit Podcast Studio. We're focused on relationship, fitness, health, business, and finance. Do well to follow us on our social media, on YouTube, on Facebook, on X, on TikTok, on Rumble, as well as on Facebook, Instagram, not excluded. Do well to follow us across this channel, these various platforms. So let's dive into this continuation of this particular edition that we did last time. Now, this is another 10 signs that you will not be wealthy in life. So, this is the part two. So, number one on the part two is short term focus. So, when we talk about short term focus, that means you are more concerned with immediate result than the long term result that you will gain on a particular thing that you're actually doing at the moment. So, and with such, it could just be a sign that you will not be what? That you will not be wealthy in life. You see, in life, you must, in as far as you consider a short-term result, you must also give a lot of prominence to long-term results, because whether you like it or not, long-term results are the result that will actually make the biggest impact in your life. So it's the reason why you must what? You must ensure that you focus on them. If not focusing on long-term result, it's a sign that you will not be wealthy in life. Then number two is lack of financial goals. You say lack of financial goal is is a pointer to your future that you will not be wealthy. Whether you like it or not, your your finance will play a major role in your what? In your journey towards success. Your finance will play a major role. And for you not to take it serious is is not is will be a pointer that you will not be wealthy in the future. For you not to take your financial goals seriously is a pointer that you will not be that you will not be wealthy in the future. So that's another major point that you must put into consideration. Then number three, you either lack of budgeting or poor budgeting. You see, what is budgeting? Budgeting is the ability to draft a blueprint that encapsulates income and intended expenditure, as well as expected income. Your budget should encapsulate all of your sources of income and how much will be the total you are expected to earn in a particular duration, as well as how much you are expecting to spend during that particular period of time as well. So that is what your budget is supposed to what is supposed to entail. However, not putting this into place is a pointer that you will be what? You will not be wealthy in life. Because with you not setting proper budget, there's every tendency that you will spend recklessly, or you spend on things that you didn't plan for, or things that you were not supposed to spend on. So that's another reason that you may likely not be wealthy in life. Poor budgeting or lack of budgeting. You don't budget your finance. You don't plan your finance. Budgeting simply means planning of your finance, both the inflow and outflow of your finance. That's what budgeting means. Then number four is lack of financial education. You see, whether you like it or not, financial education is another critical reason that can determine if you will be wealthy in life or you will not be wealthy in life. You see, financial education is what you should know about money, what you were not taught in either in high school or in tertiary institution about money. So not knowing this will be a what? Will be a sign that you will not be what? That you will not be wealthy. However, knowing this will make you understand how money works, how investment works, what are the best things you should what you should put your money into that can yield positive results, as well as the bad things you should not put your money into that may possibly yield a negative result as well. So in lack of financial education can actually make you to what to be poor and not be wealthy in the future. So that's another very important point that you must take note of. E.g., for instance, if you do not know about a particular brand of a car, you don't have much details about a particular brand of that car, and you just out of excitement or out of excessive zealousness, you went to the market and you bought that particular brand of that car without knowing what this particular car entails, what it can do, its downside, it's the common fault associated with that particular car. If you do not what? If you do not do that, by the time you buy that car, you will be shocked with the kind of challenges that that particular car will bring to you, because you have little or no information about that particular car before you bought it for use. Same is applicable to finance. If you do not know the important things you should spend your money on, as well as how best you should spend those money, as well as the time you should spend them and the time you should not spend them, you will end up being a what? You end up being a broke person, and you will not be wealthy in life. So it will boils down to you taking wrong financial decisions, and at the end, it will return you to become a poor person. So lack of financial education can actually make you to be a poor person and make you not to be wealthy on the long run. Then number five is ignoring of retirement plan. You see, whether you like it or not, you see, ignoring of retirement plan, whether you like it or not, retirement plan is something that you should not take lightly. Whether you like it or not, retirement plan should not be taken for trivial. You should never take retirement plan for trivial, or neither should you take it as a joking matter. Retirement plan is how will you fare by the time you stop working. Whether you like it or not, a time will come, the 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 level of strength that you have now, you will not have that same level of strength again. And that is the concept of retirement that we're actually talking about. Even if you are still working, you may not be as productive as you are now. So by that particular time, it will be the quantity of resources that you have actually kept in place, or you have fixed or kept as a backup, that you not be what that you not be falling back on, or that you not fall back to, as things or as systems that will not kind of make you to live well and live healthy, live happily, and avoid all kind of uh, negative negative assertion Because when you do not fix a retirement plan, but and retirement suddenly happens to you, you begin to ask yourself all kind of funny questions. You begin to oh, you begin to hiss. The pain of regret now starts to what to creep in and day out. And remember that when you've retired, there's little or nothing that you can actually do at that particular time. Now, why is it that there's nothing that you can actually do at that particular time? Starting a business may not be as easy as when you are young and full of strength. Even if you will have the resources to start a particular business, the rate at which you can easily mobilize staffs, mobilize employees to get a business functioning to its best of capacity is what is very difficult. But let's assume that you've done all of that while you are very young, and as you are retiring, the system is already strong enough that you just maybe go there a couple of days within the week to check how they are faring, stuffs like that, and also set a particular percentage that should be coming out from that particular business to you as your it has your monthly income or as your weekly income, and and stuffs like that. All of those will serve as a good retirement plan for you. But failure to put all of this in place will make you to what? To be poor and not be wealthy on the long run. Then number 6 is poor health habit. You see, if you must live long, good health is a necessity, is not negotiable. If you desire or if it is your strong wish to live long, good health and well-being is a necessity, because your body needs a certain percentage of wellness for it to continue to be alive. Failure for that particular level of wellness to be present will lead you into what? Early demise from what? From this our world, or from this earth that we live in. So poor health habits can actually make you not to be wealthy in life. And remember that it is said that health is wealth. When you are healthy, you can actually do anything you typically intend to do, and you have the resources to do them. You cannot what you can actually do them. But if you are not healthy, even if you have the resources and maybe you deploy other people to do it, they might likely not do it to your taste, because there's very little supervision that you can actually enforce at that particular time. And being that you are not there, some of the way you might want it to be done, it might not be done to that particular standard. So poor health habit can actually make you to not to be wealthy in life on the long run. And number 7 is financial dependence. You see, if you are the if you are the type who always depends on other people for finance, financial dependence, if you are the type who always depend on other people for finance, nothing on earth can ever make you wealthy, irrespective of how good you work or how hard you work on your work. Matter the level of this thing that you do. If you are not financially independent, that means you depend on yourself for your finance. That means you believe that I'm into this business, I'm into this job, this is where my money is coming from. So I can actually, this is what I can make this particular month, this month I can make this during this particular period of time. If you are not, if you have not gotten to that particular level, then you will not be wealthy in life, because there is every high chances, or there's very high possibility that the people you are depending on financially also has their own problem, or they have their own challenges as well, and the possibility that they can fail you is very high because they also have to solve those problems that they have as well. But if you are not depending on anybody, you are you are fully dependent on yourself, and you tell yourself that I have to do this. If I don't do this, nobody else will do it for me. Hence, I need to be up and what, up and running. I need to be what, I need to be I need to be working the late night. I need to be burning the midnight oil. I need to be doing the extra work that I need to do for me to what? For me to be financially independent. When you start putting all of this into place, it will make you to be financially independent, and it will make you to be wealthy on the long run. But failure to do so will make you to be poor on the long run. Then number 9 is avoiding financial risk. You see, whether you like it or not, be it in business, be it in career, be it in the corporate field, you are bound to take financial risk. And failure to take any kind of financial risk will end you up in poverty and make you remain poor in life, because you see it, that you see the point side of failure than you see the side of success. And recall that for success to come, there must be some element of what? There must be some element of failure. That means it must be that risk that you're about to take, if should the risk go well, then you will be successful. But if also does not go well, you learn lessons from that particular business, or you learn lesson from that particular risk that you took. However, it is recommended that you take calculated risk. If you can get some level of evaluation, proper evaluation before you take that particular risk. If you have people who have done something similar in that particular field of that particular line of business, career, or job, make consultation with them, ask them question, let them put you through, ask them if such risk is worth taking or not. And from there, gathering all of these their advice and counsel, then bring it to your own, subject them to your own conclusion, and decide if it is your desire to go ahead with this particular risk or not. So that's how this will actually uh, help you with financial risk. Then number 9 is limited financial status. Sorry, limited financial streams. I did mention in part 1 that your source of income plays a crucial role in determining either you'll be wealthy in life or you will not be wealthy. For instance, doing business that are not very much profiting, or doing working in a field or doing a job that does not pay that much. If you're in such particular field and you decide to go on that particular field for a very long time, there's every high tendency that you'll not be wealthy in life. So if that's maybe the only source of income you have, and you do not have other source of income, then there's every high chances or high possibility that you will not be wealthy in life. So if you have one stream of income, multiply it to multiply by 3, it will be challenging at first. That's the truth. It will be challenging, to be difficult to manage, but with time, with growth, with consistent self-development and improvement, you will be able to manage all of them, and get a system working for them to be bringing you resources. So with such, you become profitable in them and making more streams of income, and you now have more streams of income on the long run. Then number 10 on this particular part 2 edition is neglecting personal growth. You see, a popular American famous business philosopher once said that you should work more on yourself than you do on your job. You see, even if your job is your personal business, do more to work on yourself than you do on that particular job. You see, if you can work more on yourself, you'll be able to deliver more on that particular job. And with delivering more on that particular job, the more positive results you'll be able to what you'll be able to attain from that particular job. So that's one thing that you must what you must never joke with. Working more on yourself. Do not neglect personal growth. Do not neglect personal development. Neglecting personal development will make you not to be wealthy on the long run. Read new books. This is September 2024. How many books have you read in this year to 2024? How many books on that particular field of endeavor that you are currently in, or that your field of study, that your career, particular career that you are now? How many books have you read on that particular field in this year 2024? You are a business person. How many books on business have you read about? Read in this particular 2024. You are a student who is pursuing advanced degrees or whatsoever. How many books have you read about your particular field of study in this year 2024? So if you have not done all this, remember, record that new trends are coming, new development are coming in every of your field that you belong to. Every day, that is day in day out, new developments, new knowledge, new findings are coming. So for you not to be reading, for you not to be making research, then it's a sign that you are not what that you will not grow and you will not become wealthy. So get abreast with latest trends, latest development in a particular field, and with that you'll be on your way to becoming a rich and wealthy person in the nearby future. So this is a short one here on a part 2 on 10 signs that you will not be wealthy in life. So taking the opposite of this will ensure that you become wealthy and successful in life. I'm Moses. I'm from Deficit Podcast, and have a question, drop them in the comment section. We'll attend to them as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Like this video, subscribe this channel, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and Rumble at Deficit Podcast. I love you, and I'll talk to you in the next podcast. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.